I wanted to settle an argument about why police fear black people during traffic stops. And here's the thing, and the truth don't care about your feelings. There are white people and Hispanic people that listen to rap music. There are white people and Hispanic people that go to predominantly black churches. There are all of these wonderful ways that we mix cultures all the time. But when the black community came up with rap music and it started constantly allowing people to see and hear, you know, I'm gonna shoot a cop this, I'm gonna shoot a cop that, I'm gonna shoot a white man this, you know, I'm so hard, I'm so thug. And these are the lyrics. You're not saying I'm a good guy. And you got 10-year-old black boys sitting on the stoop listening to this stuff. Then you wonder what the difference is when there's this little white boy out in the country listening to a song about loving your mama and driving a truck in the rain. Well, ain't nothing about that, whether it's nice to hear, whether it's a good song to you or not. Ain't nothing about that violent. But the rap song about shooting another black man dead over 10 pounds of cocaine, that's pretty violent. When you pull someone over and their car is going boom, 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 and you can hear that thing as you coming up, and it says, you know, I kill a man this, I kill a man that. That's the mindset of the person in the car. It's up here. It's projecting. It's not good. When you do that, when you have that, when you project that, you are giving that look to the police officer. Whether you be a black man, a white man, a black woman, a white woman, a Hispanic person, by just having that music in your life, it causes an issue. And like, I listen to ICP. I do. But I listen to it with earbuds. I keep my music down low. I don't throw it all over the place. People don't know what all the stuff I listen to is because I don't throw it out there for everyone. And my children do not listen to ICP or any of my other music for that matter, because I don't find that to be appropriate for them. And there are the mindsets of violent things that they don't need to be around. And I think we can help mold the future by not doing these things. Playing music like that really, really loud with your windows down in town as you pass the cop and it's saying, I shoot a pig, and then you wondering why they scared. Come on now. It's just... I had to relocate for the second half of this video. So, what I'm saying is, it might not be the color of your skin. It may be that you're projecting outward a hateful mindset. And as a community, I feel like projecting out a hateful mindset is harmful to the way a cop would see you. It's not that I do or don't care what you think, but I strongly believe that if a cop sees constant culture of violent music, that they're going to be overly concerned that that is the mindset of the people they're pulling over. Rap songs about illegal guns, rap songs about Uzis, rap songs about killing other black folks for sport, rap songs about women being bitches, hoes, sluts, prostitutes, drug running, and then you're going to say that you're innocent for everything. Now, I'm a long ways from innocent from everything, but everyone that knows me knows that I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't participate in any of those things. And the problem is, that's not normal. So, because I don't smoke, because I don't drink, I can't say, hey, I'm innocent. So, if I'm listening to Hank Williams Jr. and a cop pulls me over and he smells weed in the vicinity, he has reasonable doubt to check my car because he smells weed. That's the reasonable doubt. I can't say, hey man, I'm innocent because I don't do that stuff. Well, I know I don't do that stuff, but he don't know I don't do that stuff, and I'm listening to Hank Williams Jr. singing about drinking and smoking. That makes me look guilty. And when people think of rednecks and Southern America, they think racists, they think hateful, they think drinkers and Pall Mall cigarettes and blue jeans, and they do that because it's the mindset that those people in the South have put on. You can't say, I'm a Southern American, I live in the South in a trailer park, and expect people to know that you wear slacks every day, that you wear a suit to work, and that you care about how you look, and that you don't smoke Pall Mall cigarettes, and that you don't do redneck things. People are going to make those assumptions. That's how everyone draws conclusions about anything. Ooh, this Impala, that's gonna be a good car because I've seen Impalas and they're good cars. That's an assumption. Ooh, that's a Gucci handbag. I like Gucci handbags because Gucci handbags are good bags. That's an assumption. Hey, all kids like Spider-Man. All kids like Dora the Explorer. I've seen my niece be watching Dora the Explorer and she loved it. That's an assumption. You assuming because one did, all of them do. That's the problem. We are allowing these things to offend us. We can't change the fact people are making assumptions. We can try to change the assumptions. So, instead of playing music really, 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 really loud with $13,000 worth of music subs, and then the music that you play be extremely hateful, threatening, and violent, and then get upset that someone thinks you're violent, why not turn the music down, play something more positive? It could be black empowering and still not be I shoot a thug. So play something different and casually deal with what we're dealing with until we get done with it. Because there's going to have to be a change in police departments. There's going to have to be a change in overall procedure. But it's not going to happen overnight. We've got to give the ones that are trying a chance. Look at Lil Wayne's situation. Lil Wayne was shot on the floor. He was a child. He was on the floor bleeding out. And when the police burst in, he said it, quoting Lil Wayne, some of the men jumping over his little body was blacker than he was. But the man that stopped and noticed that child on the floor, noticed Lil Wayne on the floor was a white man. And he said, whoa, Lil Wayne, He said that white cop said, "What are y'all doing? This boy here is bleeding out. We got to take care of this." That's what he did. He said that white cop got him to the hospital. Them black guys that were on the force were so focused on getting the drugs, they weren't worried about that black life on the floor. Lil Wayne said it because it happened to him. That's not typical. That's not an everyday thing. You don't have children shot in a drug house every day. But it happened. He lived it, and it's proof. Not all white cops are bad. Not all black cops are good. Not all thugs are bad. But when you have a thug, you're going to assume that they're a thug and not just some black person. Now you pull up your pants, you put on your nice shirt, you go out, you speak actual English and not, hey, me, something, appearance, the air you put on can make a big difference in how the world perceives you. And it's unfair that you should have to pull up your pants. It's unfair that you should not smell like weed. It's unfair that you should have to not play really, really loud music that says, "I'm going to kill this person and I'm going to kill that person." But at the end of the day, even if it is the slightest bit unfair, like, there's unfairness everywhere. And there's calculated risk everywhere. And if you want to take the risk of a cop being afraid, the biggest way to make a cop afraid is to make real quick movements when they've already pulled you over. So, my advice, my legal advice, is to not do anything to bother a police officer, ever. Never make quick movements. Quick movements are just a bad idea in general, and I don't foresee any way a lawsuit can come from that advice. Don't do quick movements. Just don't. No. Of course, I'm supposed to say that's not legal advice, but I genuinely have no clue how that could possibly ever go wrong. Nice and slow, communicate with the officer. It's just that simple. You can't fail with that. But you want to freak them out, start making really quick movements. Play that music that tells them that you're going to kill a cop. This unnecessary dangers already. But how they perceive you, making things more dangerous, can be your fault. Not everything is someone else's fault. And I know if I'm going down an alleyway and I have my daughter with me and this dude's playing music and you can hear it in his headphones because it's so loud, and he's dressed all oversized clothes, multiple layers, you can't tell what he's got on, and the music in his ears, "I kill a man this, I rape a girl this, I kill a man that." I'm not gonna let my daughter walk on the side of me that's closest to him. I'm not gonna slow down, reach out a hand and try to shake his hand. I'm not gonna stop him and ask him if he thought that last football game was any good. Cause whatever he's doing, wherever he's going, I ain't trying to stop him. I'm trying to get the hell out of the way. I ain't trying to have trouble, I'm trying to avoid trouble. So why would I be more friendly to somebody that's putting on that kind of air? It's just something to think about. And while we're thinking about that stuff, I'd like to get back to the fact that this is honest tool reviews, and so much of the stuff that I post is not tools to the way that everyone thinks that there should be. There will be more tools coming up. It's just that I like to thoroughly test my tools, and then I try to come up with a really good argument for and against, and decide on a star rating and scenarios in which I would use a tool. And at this moment, life has been kind of hectic, and Yeah, I'm using tools every day, but I'm not necessarily using tools every day in a way where I'm specifically using a tool and I can stop and go, hey, I've been using this for a while. I can't say that I have. So there are some videos coming. I have about 5 coming, but I want to keep them appropriately decent length, appropriately detailed, and it's just going to take a little time to figure out what I'm supposed to say and ramble off in a direction that's appropriate about the tool or scenarios I would use it in and the rating that I would give it. So in the meantime, I do appreciate you continuing to like, subscribe, and follow because you're interested, but I'm never going to ask you to do those things. And I think Facebook is determined, YouTube is determined to advertise on everything now. I want to personally apologize. I know some of my videos, my really, really old videos, y'all have heard me say, you're never going to see an advertisement on this video. And you're not. You're not going to see me advertise for Coca-Cola or Pepsi-Cola or any of that mess. You're not going to see me say, hey, these tools from Harbor Freight, because I'm not that tool bear. I'm not up someone's tail like Lowe's or Cobalt. I'm not getting anything free, and I don't feel the need to have that many tools just laying around, brand new, used, what have you. I just know that I have my tools, and if you want an opinion on this tool, here it is. And I will be getting back to that platform shortly, but there are things that are controversial that I feel like I could step in with and give better advice than others. And like today, that topic came up at work, and these 2 black guys that I was talking with, they go, man, you're right. And they are older gentlemen, but they're saying, this is a problem with the generation that we have left behind. Their generation has left this generation of children growing up this way. And these children are growing up with this loud, obtuse, hateful music. And they don't like it either. But they've noticed it, they see it, and they admit, hey, when I see a black guy like that, it's scary. And I thought it was a little tongue-in-cheek, this black man saying this black guy's scary. Well, he meant it, and he said, this is why, and it makes plenty of sense. And I thought, well, this could be a video. This could really be a video. It is a video, and here it is. And hopefully, in the comments below, we can all discuss this appropriately without it being racially charged in any direction. But just try to remember, when you see this country boy singing about the rain and his mom and a good old pickup truck, ain't nothing say I'm gonna kill a cop. But when you listening to Lil Wayne or Ice-T, anybody, SCP, and you hearing this murder stuff going on, it will put a cop on edge. And that's really the whole video right there, is your appearance, how you've projected can make the situation worse. I'm gonna stop there. I'm gonna try to stitch these 2 videos together. I hope y'all have a great day. It is too damn early in the morning for this, but it was still necessary. I hope maybe I have given somebody something to think about, and maybe while you're in the comments below, explain something I might have missed or a viewpoint that I don't have, because I don't want to blindly say that I'm perfect. I'd like to hear other people's opinions on this and other directions and the ways this could go. If there are, I could be missing something, but I appreciate all of you, and I hope y'all have a great day, and as I always try to say, stay safe out there.